Well, I am thrilled to announce that I have found a great new spot to start the channel up again. The reviews are coming hot and fast. Get ready for them next week. The first one's coming at you. I'll tease it for you sometime in this episode. If you pay attention, you'll know what's coming. I have just set up, just briefly, quickly thrown together something that will hopefully look like what I'm going to be shooting in, and I wanted to go over basically my entire CD collection. I know I've got these stacks and stacks of cassettes on top of all this right here, and I'm pretty disorganized at this point. Okay, now for the big reveal. My collection, for the most part, has been just sitting in this box for the last, 2 months or so. Hey. Got a little monster here. And I guess I just wanted to quickly show off my favorites. Well, really just everything I got. I don't know, this might take forever. This video might be 30 minutes long, 40 minutes long for all I know at this point. I'm just not really sure of the structure or any real quick way to go about this other than to just say, here it is, have a look. This is an overwhelming task that I've been, just trying to prepare for ultimately, and it's not really worked out. So I'm just, hey, can you give me, hey. You rascal. You're just gonna ruin my whole collection video, aren't you? No? You're gonna be good? You gonna be nice? Okay, thank you. I guess I can quickly get these out of the way. These are albums I reviewed already. Quickly look up them here. Notes. These, check them out. Now we can get into the nitty gritty. The stuff I've put aside. I don't really talk about these albums. I kind of consider them pretty much all classic albums for me personally, and so reviewing them would just be me just drooling over them and just, I don't really have a whole lot to add, I think, to the conversation when it comes to these albums. I think most of you know some of these names. If you don't know some of them, I think they're worth checking out. Besides that, I'm going to move on to another box that's pretty similar. We got some real classics over here, like Floyd and Hendrix and whatnot, and then we got some grunge classics and some very few punk and alt rock, and there's one of my very few hip hop albums. Check them out. They're worth the listen. Have a good time. I'm almost for sure gonna have to reorganize this whole chaos here. I apologize for the chaotic nature of this whole video. I am in the middle of just getting moved into this house. I've got a ton of excuses. You don't need to hear them. Sorry for the video being chaotic. Let's keep going. CDs! What we came here for. Okay. Well, go box by box. I don't know if these are of interest to anyone, but here's kind of more of a 70s classic rock box. Probably some 80s stuff, I bet 90s, and maybe even some earlier stuff snuck in there, I'm not sure. Maybe here. Either way, exciting classic rock. I honestly can't go through all of them with you. If you want a classic rock review, let me know. Is this even a video? Who knows? What am I doing? Let me know what you found is the best way to organize your collection, because right now it's overwhelming me and I'm not even sure if I'm going to post this video now because it's become this whole thing. I don't have my stand here, but it's somewhere over there. I'll go grab it. Hang on. It'll be going something a little like like. Is it still recording? It is. Looking crooked. That's a little better. So I thought me pulling the CDs out of storage that I had would make for a compelling video somehow, but I went through it. I overheated my camera by putting it too close to the light, and really it was too disjointed and chaotic for me to make anything of it, and so I just gonna come here and say there's a new review coming out next week. I'm gonna get this all set up, all cleaned up, looking real tight and proper, and probably figure out a way to organize my collection a little better so it's easier to show you guys what I've got. If you have any hints or tips on how to organize that isn't just a alphabetical way of going through music, I'd love to hear it down in the comments. If you're looking forward to the next review, I'll give you a little sneak peek right here. Drum roll was a silly way to do it. I think we're going to be talking a little bit about Aaliyah next week. I found her debut album a while back, and I've wanted to talk about it for a while, and with R. Kelly finally getting his sentencing date, I feel like justice is about to be served, and I feel like also that news with Aaliyah's music being back on streaming is perfectly coinciding with that. So excited to get into Leah, talk about her and her music, her legacy, her unfortunate early death, and kind of maybe talk a little shit about R. Kelly along the way. So look forward to that. I'll let you know another sneak peek, because you've stayed so long in the video, you deserve it. 1 second. The final sneak peek for this video is I will be talking a bit about the Chemical Brothers. I'm going to go through every single one of their albums, worst to best, rank them the way I see and feel that their albums are ranked, and I guarantee you're going to be upset about my ranking, but I'm just so excited to talk about the Chemical Brothers. I've been having just such a blast listening to them, and I keep finding more and more of their albums. I've got one more here. I'm just not sure where, because my collection is just totally all over the place, and so once again, let me know how you organize your CD collection. Let me know if you're excited about this Aaliyah or talking about the Chemical Brothers. I will see you very shortly. Next week, the first review. We're back, season 4 or 5. I think it's 4th move of this channel, and I'm so thrilled to have this great big space to work in. I'll see you guys next week. Have a great one. Maybe that's salvageable.